Hi Taurus, welcome to Wine of the Night Tarot. I'm Shabana and I'm here to do your July 2021 monthly overview tarot read. Now this is a general read, so it might not resonate with every single Taurus out there. If that is the case, please do check your other prominent placements like your moon, your Venus, your rising and your north node. If it does resonate, please do give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting next, and please leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you think. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for all your support. Every single like, share, subscription and comment really helps me grow the channel and to get Spirit's message out there to all of you. Now, while I have said this is for July, please know that time is fluid. Anytime you see this reading is the right time for you to receive these messages. All right, Taurus, let's start with pulling a major arcana card for you for July, so we know what are the big life energies that are going to be guiding you this month. We have the Hermit. All right, we have the card of Virgo. Okay. All right, how do we want this? Rest and rejuvenation in the reverse. All right, okay, interesting. Okay, Taurus, looks like you're being asked to take a rest. For Taurus, please. Spirit guides for Taurus for this reading and for July. We have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace, and I have been guided to look at the bottom of the deck. I'm not always guided to look at the bottom of oracle decks, and we have Lady Venus, the energy of downloads and understanding. All right, Taurus, higher knowledge is available to you in July. Okay, let's get the tarot out. Oh, all right, where are we? We have the Death card in reverse as your current energy, Scorpio energy. Is there a change that you are resisting? We'll find out. Okay, how do we want this? The Lovers in the reverse as the energy that is leaving you. Okay, two major arcana, Gemini and Scorpio. Okay, all right, how do we want these? This is the energy coming towards you, Four of Wands. The energy hidden from you is the Three of Coins. Interesting. Oh, the Fountain. Beautiful. Beautiful outcome, Taurus. There is a lovely, lovely outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. This is the big 10. This is the emotional fulfillment. This is the happy home, the happy family. This is the happiness within yourself that you radiate, which makes everything else possible. Lovely, lovely cards, Taurus. Let's take a look at this, and then we can get into your read. Just a second. Okay, let's look at these. All right, Taurus. Okay, so we start off with the Hermit. The Hermit is the card of Virgo. The Hermit is the card of detachment. The Hermit is the energy of going deep within yourself, retreating within yourself in order to gain the knowledge you need to move forward. A very important aspect of the Hermit card is to know that a retreat is not a defeat. When we are constantly triggered by situations, I'm going to apologize right now, Taurus, if you can hear any kind of hammering or banging and crashing. My neighbors are doing renovation work, so there might be a little bit of disturbance. I apologize for it. Okay, so with the hermit energy, what's really important is to know that when we are constantly triggered by situations, we are unable to look beyond them, because it is the trigger that is trying to teach us, it's trying to show us an unhealed part of ourselves. So it is extremely important and necessary for us to take that step back, to detach from the situation, whatever it may be. This could be a situation at work, this could be a situation with finances, this could be a situation with another person, whether it's a romantic relationship, a spouse, a friend, a family member, a sibling, anyone. The important thing is that you need to detach from the situation in order to see the way forward. This could also require you to detach from your own triggers in order to examine them, to see where do you need to go and where do you need to grow as a person. We have the death card in the reverse, so you might be resisting this change because it is difficult, especially when the change comes from us. It comes with us and we need to change something about us. It's very easy for us to look at what we perceive as flaws in others because we're looking at it from a third person point of view. When we have to examine those aspects of ourselves, that aspect of our shadow of our shadow selves, it becomes that much more difficult. Now, you might be physically isolating. A lot of us are in different countries in the pandemic where we have different travel rules. So you might be physically isolating and using this time in order to gain the knowledge that you need, or you might be isolating from people. Either way, the hermit is a solitary energy, but it is the journey back to yourself. It is the journey back to your heart, to your soul, in order to see the way forward. You also have rest and rejuvenation in the reverse. Now, usually I would read this card as the Four of Swords in the reverse, which means there is a definite time out that you are taking from everybody, from everything. I'm going to turn this card up so you can see the number. It's 19. 9 plus 1 is 10, which means there is a ending which will bring about a new beginning. What you need to do is to not resist this energy. Do not resist taking this step back. Do not resist taking this detachment, because what it's going to do is it's going to bring you clarity. It's going to bring you this clarity that you need. Spirit is going to be able to give you the knowledge you are seeking as long as you stop resisting it. Yes, it is difficult to take that time out. There is a lot of 3D stuff that gets in the way. Everybody has to earn a living. We do have to live within this 3D construct, so it is difficult, but this is a change that is fated. It is happening. It is being brought about by spirit, so it is going to happen. And if you resist it, it's just going to happen with a little more difficulty than it would happen if you surrendered to it. Your spirit guides, we have Paul the Venetian, and he is the energy of experiencing grace. And his message is share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And usually, Taurus, we can't get inspiration when we're triggered. We can't experience love when we're triggered. We can't fully utilize our gifts when we are triggered. So it is this rest and rejuvenation that's allowing you to see your worth, see your gifts, know what it is you really want to do and who you want to be. And that is the grace that you will be experiencing. That is the blossoming and the opening of your heart chakra in order for you to move forward. Because we also have Lady Venus, and Lady Venus is the energy of downloads and understanding. There is a spiritual awakening happening for a lot of people in the collective. That is also why a lot of people have gone into hermit mode. That is why a lot of people have withdrawn into themselves, because it is about your ascension energies. It's about who you share your energy with, and understanding what feeds your highest purpose, what helps your highest purpose evolve and grow, and what drains it. And her message is truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm, which is exactly what the hermit energy is about. There is truth coming to you. This could be truth coming to you about yourself from your higher self, and you're being asked to tune in, you're being asked to listen, because this is what is going to be important for you in July. Your current energy is the death card in reverse. Now, you could be resisting this change. You could be resisting examining your shadow side. You could be resisting going into yourself. You could be resisting this retreat, and it's very possible. Like I said, you're a very practical sign. You're very rooted in the 3D. You look at longevity, you look at logic, you look at things that you can see, smell, hear, and touch, and you don't always look at what you can feel. You don't always listen to your intuition, but you're being asked to do that now, because there is a transformation coming for you. For me, a death card as a reader is the chrysalis card. So it's when you're put under immense amount of pressure is when you have the most amount of growth. So resisting any kind of change, resisting this growth is honestly only going to get in your way. Oh, okay. Why is the death card? It's King of Swords. You are going to get clarity about this. Going into hermit mode, detaching from what is triggering you is going to bring you clarity. It's also going to bring about a very necessary ego death for you, because the only way to get clarity, or to gain clarity and to listen to your intuition, is when you stop the shouting of your practical mind, of your logical mind, of the fear-based 3D matrix. Yes, of course, like I keep saying, we have to live in the 3D matrix, but it's not helping you out. Resisting this change is not going to help you, because resisting this change is going to take you out of your power. It's going to make you feel unloved. It's going to make you feel depleted, and there is an epiphany coming. You have the Tower here as well. Whatever foundations are weak, if you can see, this tower is built on a cliff face, and the tree is almost putting cracks in this foundation. There is an epiphany coming. There is knowledge coming. And it's going to cause a change. It's going to cause a lot of change. It's also going to give you the clarity that you seek, which is what this change is all about. But if you resist it, it's going to happen anyway. It's just going to be that much more uncomfortable and that much more difficult for you to deal with. So the message here is not to resist this change. Allow this change to happen. Allow this clarity to come through. Because the energy leaving you is the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is the major arcana of Gemini. We have Scorpio on the board. We have Virgo as of now. So you might be okay. There are 2 or 3 energies coming from this card. Firstly, there might be a fated relationship that might not be working out. There might be certain stresses and strains attached to it at this moment. That could be a relationship at work. That could be a relationship that is of a romantic nature, with a sibling, with a family. Whatever it is, there has been some amount of strife in this relationship. It's good that it is in the energy that's leaving you. So there has been some amount of difficulty within this relationship. The Lover's energy is also the energy of making a committed decision, of making a commitment. Now this could be a commitment, like I said, to a job, to a person, to a family member, a sibling, or it could be making a commitment to yourself, something you have not been able to do. It's good that this is the energy that's leaving you, because when you allow it to leave, when you allow this epiphany to come, you will be able to see the way forward. You will be able to value yourself more. Whoa, okay, all right. What do we have here? Okay, all right. You're being asked to look at things from a new perspective. You've been resisting this, which is why you don't feel in your power. All right, okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So you might have had unrealistic expectations of yourself or within a relationship, whether this was a job, whether this was with a romantic partnership, whether this was in the family, with a spouse, with a sibling, with a child, or even with yourself. That is what you are being asked to change. That is why this card is in the reverse, and it's made you feel out of your power. It's like you don't know what you want, you don't know the way forward. You're feeling helpless, you're feeling powerless, you're feeling defeated, and you don't like feeling this way, which is why you're being asked to have a change in perspective. This is Piscean energy. This is about feeling stuck, about being in a difficult situation, but gaining the knowledge that you need by going through it. This is, again, this is the chrysalis. This is growing pains. This is about learning that when we have situations of difficulty, they're sent to us so we can gain the lessons. But you have to stop resisting it. You have to stop resisting this change, this growth. You could be resisting it out of fear. It is very, very possible, or out of stubbornness, out of ego. Whatever it is, it's just going to make this process a little more difficult for you. The energy that's coming towards you, though, is the beautiful energy of the Four of Wands. This is the energy of celebration. This is the energy of joy. This is the energy of stability. This is also the energy of the twin flame or soulmate journey. So if you identify as being in that journey, you could find yourself in separation, in a very, very necessary separation phase, in order to gain the wisdom and the karmic lessons and the spiritual lessons you need to evolve in order to be able to come back into union with your twin. For those of you who don't resonate with that, because that will not be for everybody, in fact, it will be for a very small percentage of you. For those of you that don't resonate with that, the energy coming towards you when you get into this rest and restoration and rejuvenation is about rebuilding your foundation, about finding joy within yourself, within your situation, within everything. It's almost like you lost a part of yourself within this. I keep hearing the word strife. It's like you lost a part of yourself, and there we go. Four of Swords has come out. So Four of Wands, Four of Swords, 4-4. It's like you lost a part of yourself. You lost the joy in yourself. You lost the joy in your heart because you were battling on all these fronts, because you didn't have the clarity. And in order to gain that, in order to find yourself again, in order to find your stability, find your center, find your joy and celebration, you are being asked to take this rest. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So you have the Queen of Rods in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You need to nurture yourself. You need to come back into your power. And the only way to do that, the only way to regain your stability is to take this rest, is to detach in order to move forward. And that is what the Four of Swords is asking you to do. Put down the swords, put down anything that is heavy in your mind. Allow this transition to happen. Allow everything to slow down, to actually take that step back. Take a deep breath, breathe through it, take that rest, allow yourself to be able to think things through, to let things come to fruition, to get the downloads you need, because usually when there is chatter in our mind, spirit cannot get through to us. We cannot get the information and the messages that we need that are important to us. Okay, Taurus, in the energy that's hidden from you, we have the Three of Coins. Now, this is usually a collaborative energy, especially in the workplace. This is about pulling together in order to make something happen, in order to get the job done, in order to reach the finish line. For those of you who do identify with the twin flame dynamic, this could be indicative of the third party. There could be a third party that's hidden from you. Maybe that's why there is separation, there is silence, there is a feeling of not being in any kind of communication with your twin. Again, that is only for the twin flame dynamic. For the rest of you, this is indicative of there being help around for you. There are people in your life, in your astral realm as well in your 3D realm, who want to help you get through this, who want to help you through this phase, through this hermit mode. Even though you might have retreated, there is help available, there is collaboration, there are people who will be there to support you. You're not completely on your own, you're not completely isolated. All right, okay, we have the Strength and we have the Hierophant in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the World card. This is Capricornian energy. This is about a cycle coming to a natural close. When all the karmic lessons have been learned, when all the elements are in balance, you will find victory. You will allow this cycle to naturally close, but you have to stop resisting it. Okay, now with the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Coins, for those of you who are identifying with the twin flame dynamic, this could mean the end of a high level commitment. Either you or your divine counterpart might be in a high level commitment which is coming to an end, signaling the end of this third party situation. For the rest of you, we have the Strength card. Taurus, this is you. This is you showing up in your reading as the Hierophant, even though it is in the reverse. So a necessary ego death as well. Yes, that's what I've heard. Yes, thank you. For the rest of you who are not identifying with the twin flame dynamic, you have the Strength available to you now. This is the major arcana of Leo. You might have a Leo that is important to you, or prominent Leo placements. You have the Strength in order to call in and ask for help. You're not a sign who asks for help very easily, Taurus. You don't like leaning. In fact, you like being leaned on. You like taking on everything. But you're being asked now to open up and communicate if you feel the need to. When you gain this knowledge, when you take this step back, you also have help available to you astrally and in your physical realm as well, because you have the most beautiful outcome. You have the Fountain. Now the Fountain is an extra energy deck in the Fountain Tarot, which is the tarot deck I've been using, and this is the union between you and spirit. This is you finding your path, walking your soul path. This is about you getting the downloads that you need in order to find your divine balance, in order to find your divine union. And that is really what this Hermit energy has been trying to tell you. That is the lesson that you have, and it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful outcome to get, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups. So this is you coming into union with you. For those of you on the twin flame journey, this is also indicative of when you find balance and union within yourself, can you find union with your twin. For the rest of you, this is about a very necessary balance of you finding your center, of you getting into alignment. with your higher self, with your higher purpose, on your soul path, which is going to bring you the rainbow of blessings, which is going to bring you the happiness that you have been trying to call in for so long. This is contentment, this is peace, this is you knowing you are on the right path and you are supported. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Taurus, excuse me. I am going to close it by pulling a final message from the Soul's Journey Oracle. Okay, and we have honesty. We have the beautiful energy of honesty. And your message is, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And Taurus, this is honestly the journey to the truth that you're being asked to take, the truth within yourself. Who are you? What do you want? What do you not want? What are you settling for? What is going to make you happy ultimately? And it is this honesty that is honestly, it's this honesty which is going to give you the answers that you seek. That's beautiful, because if you want to come into union with yourself, if you want to come, excuse me, caught in my throat a little bit. If you want to come into union with spirit, if you want to come into union with your higher self, you have to be honest. And that is what is going to bring you to this beautiful, beautiful 10 of Cups energy. All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you liked your reading. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting next. And please leave me a comment. I would love to know how this resonated for you. I'm actually really excited for you and your reading. Okay, Taurus, I'll see you next time. Bye.